What's up, everybody? This is Robert Patrolling in Paradise, back again with another album review. Going to be reviewing the new album from Autopsy, Ashes, Organs, Blood, and Crypts. I'm going to go over who Autopsy are, and then I'm going to go over this album. Autopsy is a death metal band from San Francisco, California. They formed in 1987. They were formed by Chris Reifert, who is their drummer and frontman. Reifert started this band after leaving the band Death, in that previous band Death, he was on their first album, Scream Bloody Gore. After the release of that album, Reifert left Death, moved to San Francisco, and after that formed Autopsy with Eric Cutler on guitar. He got Danny Morales as second guitarist. And their first album came out in 1989 called Severed Survival. They broke up in 1995 after that absolute dumpster fire record called Shit Fun, which the artwork on it is absolutely cringe on that album. I'm not going to show you the album art. It's absolutely cringe. It's disgusting. But Autopsy reformed in 2010. They did some festival shows, and they did their comeback album in 2011. They had an album out last year called Morbidity Triumphant, which I saw a few reviews of it, and they were pretty high praised those reviews. The album did pretty well, Morbidity Triumphant. So the lineup is Chris Reifert, Eric Cutler, Danny Morales, and currently Greg Wilkinson on bass. Reifert also has a project called Siege of Power. They put out an album back in February where Reifert just does vocals and not the drums. Reifert's other group he has with Greg Wilkinson, Static Abyss, also put out their second album back in June, at the end of June this year. So anyway, on to the album. Ashes, Organs, Blood, and Crypts is the band's 9th full-length studio album. Came out October 27th on Peaceville Records, which has been their label since they started. And the only other band that's been on Peaceville Records since they started is Darkthrone, which is a black metal band. Anyway, going over the album now, the track listing now. First song is called Rabid Funeral, and they just released a music video for it. It has a bunch of zombies. It's like they're storming some sort of asylum. It kind of reminds me of a video game like The Evil Within, with the where the detectives are in there and they are noticing some very suspicious activity in the hospital. And yeah, it has like a big doomy section and a big part where it's almost like you're feeling you're in like a graveyard and there's a full moon and the zombies are about to come out and tear you apart, tear your face off. Throat Saw, that was the lead-off single. This one, they had a lyric video for that. And this sounds like a Lost Cannibal Corpse song. Could have been from either the Chris Barnes era or George Fisher era. And note, a lot of these songs sound like they could have been Cannibal Corpse songs. No Mortal Left Alive is next. And obviously all of Autopsy's lyrics are violent, just like Cannibal Corpse's. Well of Entrails, that's the longest song of the album, 5 minutes and 6 seconds long. And could have been a Cannibal Corpse song. I mean, Corpse Crawler could have easily gotten featured on this, if possible. The title track, Ashes, Organs, Blood, Crypts. Absolutely gnarly. Bones to the Walls. This one is really sick and nasty. But it's really fucking insane. Marrow Fiend, another wannabe Cannibal Corpse song. Toxic Death Fuck. It's about necrophilia, obviously. And it's really dark. Lobotomizing Gods. Really, really sinister. Death is the Answer. It sounds like a 6 Feet Under song. Chris Reifert, he's way better than Chris Barnes, though. So I'll go with that. And the last song is Coagulation. And yeah, super violent of all hell as all hell. And I listened to the whole album on YouTube yesterday to prep up for this review. And yeah, this album, probably the most violent album of 2023. I'm gonna give this 9 out of 10. The only song I didn't like on there was the title track, Ashes, Organs, Blood, and Crypts. That'll do it for now. I'll see you later.